Hey everybody and welcome back to the channel. Johnny Jett here with another episode of Fire Promoter Complete. Guys, we are ready for a brand new year here in Grenade Pro Wrestling. Year 6 on the way. We closed out year number 5. Last time we had B popularity at the very end of the year. We've got a full roster, even though Thomas Walker is injured. So technically we're down one man. But otherwise a full roster. We crowned our new 6-man tag team champions at the end of the year tournament. Hulk Hogan teamed up with Jack Howard and David Houston. Hogan, I believe, won every single match for that trio and secured them the GPW 6-man tag team championships in his full roster debut, beating out the Filthy Animals, Conan, Fernando Diaz, and Daniel Gomez-Gonzalez in the finals of that tournament. Big upset. The Filthy Animals beat the Four Horsemen, 3 of them at least, in the opening contest, knocked them out. Tokyo Cyber Squad beat Batman, Goldust, and Spanky to knock them out. Just really solid, strong matches throughout this entire tournament. But it did culminate in the faction Triple H winning the titles. And they are going to be sued by Hunter, and they're probably not going to be able to continue using that name. But we will see how they progress from here with the gold around their waists. As we move into the new year, we've got a big sponsorship deal we signed with Lit Cola. Where's that at? Yeah, look at this. We got our new sponsors. We had to say goodbye to Monster Gains. It's unfortunate, but it did have to happen. They weren't offering us enough money for another sponsorship deal. We're making $100,000 sponsorship money every month now. So that's pretty solid. We've got a new TV deal signed. I assume this is our new Japanese distributor, Gekito TV. So that's fun. We're still got Jumbo Mart. We've got Inspiration Sportwear, and here's the big one: 2 years, $80,000 a month. Where most of our money is coming from, most of our sponsorship money is coming from this Lit Cola deal. And there is also, of course, Thick Rick down here. Snap into a Thick Rick. We've got a lot of big stuff going on coming into the year. I've already booked out the show just to try to expedite things a little bit here. I will go ahead and send out our scout. We can't hire anybody, but I'll probably go ahead and boost our gym up one more time just to see if we can do that. Otherwise, I'm going to have to start doing some loser leaves town matches. But yeah, I can't actually sign anybody because I've got 32 wrestlers on my roster, and that's as many as I can have. But I think we could go ahead. We could spend $1 million to expand the gym one more time. And I think I might go ahead and do that this time because we do have the capital. We've got $5 million. And once I expand this gym all the way up, I don't know how far it goes. I think level 8 probably would be the highest level. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to boost it up to level 7. Oh, the next one would be 5 million. That's going to be a big one. That's going to be a big expansion when that does happen. I'm going to go ahead and knock these little upgrades here out too, just so we have better lounges and rec rooms and stuff like that for people to come and lounge and rec. We're not going to boost anything else up just yet. I don't think there's a real reason to. We're not doing any real interpromotional stuff or anything like that. So merch, we will do that. We're going to have about 15,000 people in attendance for this January show here. We've got them paying about $40 a pop, so that should be a tidy profit. We're not going to buy anything new here because this stock should do fine. We will dispose of the goods. We're going to get new goods. Just about 10,000. Just nothing fancy. But we will get some good new pictures of our guys. Everybody pose for the Christmas card, and we're gonna just sell GPW Christmas cards as our new photo collection. And we'll get a bunch of new snacks. Yeah, let's go 10,000 new snacks. That's good. All right. We still have our local TV deal. That's bringing us in $2,000 a month, which is fine. I'm wanting to get a bigger deal. We are more popular now, so hopefully some kind of studio is gonna snoop around and be like, "Hey, so you guys want to come do like a national thing or a regional thing even? That'd be pretty keen." But we'll see how it goes. I'm not gonna run down the card until we're actually in the midst of it. Again, just to try to speed things up for you guys here, because I know that booking the entire card can last a little while. Wild how it took me 50 episodes to realize that. But maybe you guys will enjoy that a little bit more if I don't meander around. So, going to go ahead, lock us into this timeline, and let's get to it. Let's start the show hot and heavy. First show of year 6. And we're going to start things off. Little exhibition match. Konnan versus Rocky Romero. Konnan, of course, doesn't have any singles wins or losses on his record in GPW as of yet. Rocky Romero, also kind of a new face. So this is kind of just like, prove yourself. This is a showcase match. And it's an exhibition. So, both of these men just looking for a win here. Rocky Romero with a solid opening contest win over the leader and mouthpiece of the Filthy Animals. Good win for Rocky Romero there. Cool. All right. We have Bill Bullock and Jeff Bryan taking on two members of Kaientai, Minsteo and Brillo Pad Koichiro Togashi. Bill and Jeff are down a man. Thomas Walker is injured currently. And Taka Michinoku, as you can see, is booked for later in the evening. That's why this is a tag team match instead of a 6-man. So, going to go ahead and we'll see who wins this one. Both of these teams trying to get into the 6-man contention, both trying to get into tag team title contention. So, this has some implications. Bryan picks up the win over Togashi there. Solid win for this 2/3 of this 6-man here. All right, next we have... Actually, next we're going to throw it to the back, which we should have done earlier in the card. I'm looking at my notes now. So we're going to throw it to the back. And backstage, Matt Robinson is going to give all of the Ace guys their marching orders for the night. He's going to tell Will Ospreay that he's got this rankings match against Tana Kimura. One of these two will potentially go on to challenge for the Junior Heavyweight Championship in the immediate future. So big implications for them. However, on the other hand, Will Ospreay being in that match does leave Matt Robinson a man down for a booked 6-man match later in the show against the 6-man tag team champions, Hulk Hogan, Jack Howard, and David Houston. So it's at this point that Matt Robinson is going to talk to Steve Corino, who is in the meeting for the first time, and he's going to tell Corino that he wants Corino to be the third man in that 6-man match between the tag team, the 6-man champs, and Pro Wrestling Ace, Robinson, Perez, and Corino. Steve Corino reluctantly accepts this, and he heads out. Will Ospreay goes off to go and do his thing. This leaves Perez and Robinson. And Perez asks Matt Robinson if they can trust Corino. Robinson says he'll fall in line behind the others. What he really needs to worry about is how they're going to get David Houston out of that 6-man. And Robinson says he has a plan. We'll come back to that one later. Right now, it's time for a Junior Heavyweight Championship rankings match. Will Ospreay versus Hana Kimura. Hana Kimura representing Tokyo Cyber Squad. Will Ospreay representing Pro Wrestling Ace. Big implications for both of their careers in this match. Will Ospreay with a solid win. Not the best match, but a solid win over Hana Kimura. Will Ospreay will be challenging for the Junior Heavyweight title in the near future. Next up, we have Triple H and Marty Scurll, a non-Horseman, but Horseman affiliate, and the Horseman probationary member, Marty Scurll, taking on Taka Yakiryu and the former Pro Wrestling Ace Heavyweight Champion, Kagami. Big match implications here, tag team title rankings in this one. Ooh, Kagami with a huge win over Triple H. That's exciting. That's exciting. Kagami, of course, coming off of that loss of his title to Jack Howard. Kagami needed to be strong here. Beating Triple H keeps him strong. I am a little worried that Triple H is going to get mad at us. That's a little unfortunate because Triple H, he's only here. I don't know. I don't know if Triple H is going to get mad at us. He's like D-Trust right now anyway. But next up, we have, again, junior heavyweight title implications in this one. Taka Michinoku taking on the junior heavyweight champion Hiro Mikami in this one. So we've got Taka on one side, we've got Mikami on the other. Let's see how it goes. If Taka wins, he will get a shot at the title before. No, he doesn't get to. Hiro Mikami beats him with a headlock. So we've got Ospreay versus Mikami in the future. So that'll be exciting. That'll be good. Next up, we have the former tag team champions, Kenny Omega and Jeff Jarrett, taking on Batman and Spanky, Batman's new tag team partner. But before that, we go to the back. As Matt Robinson finds David Houston in the back. Now, in past weeks, Matt Robinson has been trying to lure David Houston to join Pro Wrestling Ace. His main thing here, he wants to get David Houston out of the 6-man match later on. So what he's going to do is he's going to remind David Houston, you know, you did get a pinfall victory over Mickey Williams. You did get a huge win in 6-man tag team action over Mickey Williams. Dave, you deserve a title shot. That earns you a chance to get the world title. Why would you not go after the GPW Heavyweight Championship? Why are you even worried about the 6-man tag team titles? Why are you even worried about Hogan and Howard and don't just, you should go out there and you should demand your title shot. And David Houston is left pondering this as we go to the ring for this tag team match. Now, Batman and Spanky, a brand new, hot new tag team. Their alliance forged at the end of the year last year in the 6-man. Goldust introduced Spanky as Batman's new friend and partner and protege. Spanky would be coming out doing basically a Robin gimmick. Brian Kendrick would be dressed in like a Robin suit if I could do it in game. I totally would. But they're all pre-made, so it is what it is, man. But so Batman and Spanky versus 2 of the 4 horsemen, Kenny Omega and Jeff Jarrett. Grudge match in the making right here, as Batman continues to try to get revenge. But see, that's why you book Spanky. That's why you book Spanky, so that he can take the fall. Batman stays strong. Kenny Omega pins Spanky. Solid building match there. I like that. Next up, former tag team champions again, B. Priestley and Paul Collins taking on current tag team champions Fernando Diaz and Daniel Gonzalez. Tag team title contention on the line here. If Collins and Priestley are able to get a win over the tag team champions, of course, that earns them a tag team title shot. So we'll see how it goes for them in this match. Ooh, Diaz with a big win over Paul Collins. That doesn't necessarily knock Priestley and Collins out of title contention, but it does definitely mean they're not going to get it in the immediate future. This still might move them into a feud with the tag champs, though. We'll see. We'll come back to that one. Put a pin in that one. Before that, we go to the ring. Actually, we stay in the ring, because David Houston comes out and he calls out Mickey Williams. He's demanding a title shot tonight. David Houston got a pinfall victory over the champion back in September of last year. He deserves a world title shot. He deserves a heavyweight title shot. Now, this is going to bring out, in order, Mickey Williams, who's going to say that David Houston doesn't deserve a title shot. He couldn't even beat Hiro Mikami. He couldn't even get the junior heavyweight title shot. All the gold around his waist might as well mean nothing because Mickey Williams has all the gold that matters, and he's going to hold up the GPW heavyweight title. And that's going to bring out Goldust, who is going to say that Mickey Williams beat him by when he had his foot under the rope. He beat Goldust by a fluke. If the referee had gone back and watched the footage, he would have reversed the decision. The match should have continued. Goldust deserves a shot at that title. And, oh, no, that's not going to be enough, though, because that's going to bring out the Nature Boy. Ric Flair, he just had a world title match against Mickey Williams. Mickey Williams beat him by countout. Ric Flair, if anybody deserves a world title shot, it's the Nature Boy. Ric Flair, 16-time world heavyweight champion. He deserves the world title that Mickey Williams cheated him out of. So these three men all have a right to challenge for the title. And Mickey Williams doesn't want any of them challenging for the title. He doesn't want to fight anybody. He doesn't want to have to defend his title. But through all of their arguing and all their fighting, they do come to an agreement. They will have a tag team match right here, right now, tonight. An elimination tag team match. Mickey Williams and David Houston are going to team up, and they're going to fight Ric Flair and Goldust. And whoever's left standing at the end, whoever gets the last pinfall or last submission, they're going to get the shot at the GPW World Heavyweight Championship. And if Mickey Williams successfully gets the final fall in this match, he gets to choose who will be his challenger. And it doesn't even have to be any of the three men in this ring. It could be anyone he chooses. And with that, we move into our semi-main event. Ric Flair and Goldust versus Mickey Williams and David Houston. And we are going to watch this one. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Back from commercial break. The Bizarre One, Goldust, making his way to the ring at this time. Goldust, of course, one of the three challengers to Mickey Williams' GPW Heavyweight Championship. Goldust, some would say, having one of the most valid claims to that title. Of course, you can't take anything away from his tag team partner and perennial rival, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. You see him making his way to the ring right now in the red trunks, the red boots, the all red everything on Ric Flair. And now the champion himself making his way to the ring, not waiting for David Houston. Pushed David Houston to the side. Mickey Williams wants to come out first on his team for some reason. Here he comes, your GPW World Heavyweight Champion, actual cannibal Mickey Williams. And of course, 1/3 of your six-man tag team champions, David Houston, the man who instigated all of this by calling out Mickey Williams only moments ago. Williams, of course, holding a number of junior heavyweight championships from around the world. He's going to be starting out here against Ric Flair, for both of them going to be legal men. Oh, a double underhook early. No, backslide from Flair, but no, Houston able to get out of that one immediately. Low drop kick attempt there by Flair, but Flair unable to connect with it. Now whips his man into the turnbuckle. Houston with that evasion. And now goes up, but no powerbomb reversal from the Nature Boy. No, not even getting the one count there. Big body slam from the Nature Boy. Now just choking the anti-gravity kid is Ric Flair. They lock up, front chancery from Flair. Puts his man down and stomps on the knees. Houston retreats, tags in the champion, but now Flair gets him up. Delayed vertical suplex. Williams just allowing it to happen. Of course, Williams, no love lost between any of these four men. Williams happy to have David Houston injured. Flair retreating, tagging out to the Bizarre One. They lock up, low drop kick there from Flair. Goldust with a back grapple and a bulldog there to the champion. And oh, double teaming now. Goldust and the Nature Boy working together against the champion, Mickey Williams. Of course, whoever gets the pinfall victory in this contest will get to challenge Mickey Williams for that title. Of course, if Mickey Williams gets the pinfall, he will choose his own opponent. Notable here, 2 of the men in this contest do have pinfall victories over Ric Flair, over Mickey Williams in the past. Williams now tagging out to David Houston, wanting to save his energy a little bit here. Tire out the challengers. That's smart wrestling from Mickey Williams. David Houston gets him up. Big body slam, sends Goldust spilling to the outside. Smart wrestling here from David Houston. And now trading blows, Houston and Goldust. And retreating now to his corner as Goldust tags in the Nature Boy. Goldust and Ric Flair, of course, no love lost between these two. Enemies for quite some time. They're on the blue team. Williams now made the legal man by David Houston. Houston and Flair still grappling. Jawbreaker there from Flair. Mickey Williams tries to whip Flair. Flair reverses there, and now, ooh, elbow, but no, both men trading blows, but they're just tanking these shots from one another here. Flair with the chops. Ooh, chops his man down and retreats, tags in Goldust. You know, you got to be careful if you are literally any of them in this match. You don't want your opponent to get the fall over your tag team partner, or of course over you, so you want to remain fresh, but at the same time you don't want your partner to get the pinfall victory, because that'll cost you the title match. Or if you're Mickey Williams, you want to make sure that you have your tag team partner in a position where he'll tag to you. A lot of strategy going on in this one. Everybody has to be playing three-dimensional chess. That is, of course, why professional wrestling is the sport of kings. The thinking man's combat sport. Big snap suplex there by the Bizarre One. Goldust goes behind on David Houston into the ropes. They go. Nice short arm clothesline there. Flair tagged in by Goldust now. Backdrop from Flair. Looks like he clipped Houston's head on that turnbuckle there. Nasty landing. Flair tries for a drop kick, but Houston able to evade it, but no, not that one. Flair working on the legs of Houston, goes for a cover. 1, 2. You think Goldust might try to get in there and break up the pinfall. Leverage pin, but no. No, Flair, I'm sorry, Williams not the legal man. Ric Flair perhaps thinking this is functioning under Lucha Tag rules, but it is not, I can assure you. Tags out to Goldust, does the Nature Boy. Denies his partner. Ooh! Thought that Flair was trying to deny Goldust whatever maneuver he was looking for there, but Houston caught it anyway. And now Houston tagged out to Williams. Elbow drop on Williams there from Goldust. Front headlock, but no. Just punched him right in the dome piece. Elbow, and now stomping away. Camel clutch applied, but that's going to be in the ropes. No, the referee not counting it, even though Mickey Williams had a handful of ropes there. Whips him into the ropes, and no, toe kick from Williams. Stomping and now striking the Bizarre One. Goldust with the front chancery drags Williams, the champion, back to his corner, picks him up. What's he looking for here? Sledgehammer to the back there from Goldust, stomping now on Mickey Williams. They lock up into the ropes. Oh no! Williams had it scouted. Now Williams on the offense here, tries for a spear, but no, Goldust able to evade it, tags out to Flair. Goldust, Manhattan drop on Mickey Williams. Flair gets him back up. They try for a double team here. The collusion between these two. And now Flair fighting Houston. Oh no, Williams has a chair. Mickey Williams has a chair. Who's he gonna hit? You know, that's the thing about Mickey Williams. You don't know if he's gonna hit Flair or if he's gonna hit Houston in that instance. And you know something we haven't even addressed? How is David Houston's involvement in this going to impact the 6-man match immediately after this one in our main event? David Houston was set to team up with Hulk Hogan and Jack Howard. How is this going to impact that match? Goldust now, pile driver, no, attempted pile driver on Houston, but Williams saved. But oh, Green missed twice in a row, double blinded, one for each eye. Tries, backdrop on the chair, backdrop on the chair, Goldust went for the spear, goes for that Green missed again. Whips him into the ropes, and now a side buster there from Goldust. Houston still blinded from that double dose of Green mist. Oh, what's the Goldust on the chair almost there. Might have been aiming for that chair with that pile driver. Covers him, center of the ring. 1, 2, this could be it. No, Williams saves his partner there, and now it's a schmoz. Everybody's in the ring fighting for their lives. Williams out of the ring at the referee's order. Houston there was blocking Ric Flair, not allowing Goldust to tag out. Goldust pursuing Houston, perhaps foolishly, as he tagged out to Mickey Williams. Williams now getting a pile driver of his own. And Goldust going for the fall on the champion. 1, 2, Houston saves his life. Big brainbuster attempt there from Houston, but it didn't work. Goldust just spraying at nothing. Spraying that Green mist at absolutely nothing. Just dusting the air here with that Green mist. And now Flair, the legal man, covers the champion, but no, not able to get a 3 count there. Flair covered, but no, not able to get a 1 count even. They lock up again, big body slam. And this is all for the first fall. No one's even been eliminated yet. A tag out there to Goldust from Flair. Double team brainbuster, spills Williams to the outside. What happens if Mickey Williams is the first man eliminated in this one? Is that when you see Goldust and Flair turn on each other? You see right now, Williams and Goldust were brawling on the outside, an environment that certainly has to favor Mickey Williams. He was taking quite a bit of offense out there, though. Front transfer from Goldust. Goldust just dancing over the prone body of our champion, stomping now on the arms of Mickey Williams. Williams retreating to his corner, tags out to David Houston. Goldust and Houston, the legal men. Double team drop kick from Williams and Houston. A lock up here. Manhattan drop from Goldust. Oh, Goldust slammed onto Williams. Williams up on groggy feet. Goldust getting a couple of jabs there from David Houston. Houston locking up with Goldust, slams him in the corner, standing moonsault, goes up to the bottom rope, standing moonsault again, up to the second rope, a moonsault, but it's in the wrong corner. 1. No, not even able to get a 2 count there on that one for all that effort, all the energy expelled there. And now Flair and Goldust fighting as a tandem, but now Houston and Goldust brawling on the outside. Figure four on Williams, but neither one of them are the legal men. Williams has been fighting that figure 4. He was in clear pain. If Flair had him if Williams was the legal man and Flair had locked that on him, Flair would have had the match. Williams would have tapped out. You saw the agony that Mickey Williams was in. You saw him tapping out, screaming. But David Houston still the legal man. They lock up. Williams tagged in by Houston. Goldust tagged in by Flair and Houston. Houston rolls him up, but neither one's the legal man. I just explained that. Watch the product, everyone in the ring. Goldust tries for a back elbow there, but Williams able to move out of the way. Grapples. Low blow. That's the move. That's the move that Goldust did to Mickey Williams to get the pinfall over him in the first place. A cover here from Williams. Goldust stays in the match thanks to Ric Flair. Flair with the knee crusher could be setting up for the figure four, but Goldust, the legal man, pulls him. Oh, tags in Flair now. Flair and Williams. Flair, Williams, and Goldust and Flair with a big brain buster there. Double team style. Flair gets Williams up. Ah, the eye rake. Front chancery from Flair. You know, I have to think it's strange that Mickey Williams has not tried to cannibalize anyone. 2 count here, but Houston saves his tag team partner. Wants to keep the man advantage. Oh, Flair with that very aggressive offense sent Mickey Williams spilling to the outside, and now Flair and Houston squaring off, but no, Williams back in now. Ooh, it will be Flair and Houston after all, never mind. Flair retreating to the corner, tags in Goldust. Low drop kick from Flair. Goldust gets him back up. Green mist again, a third time. He's going to legitimately blind David Houston for perhaps the rest of his career. Cover from Goldust. 1, 2. This could be it. Yes. Oh my lord, the effects of that green mist. Oh, this could be it again. 1, 2. Williams pinned off of nothing. Williams pinned off of nothing by Goldust. Goldust will challenge Mickey Williams one more time. Good God. Back-to-back eliminations. Come on, Deltzer. That's way better than... Alright, I've got Ospreay versus Mikami. And I've got Goldust versus Williams. That should have been... That was a better match than that. Come on. That's not fair. David Houston, first man eliminated. Mickey Williams, second man eliminated. Goldust pinned both of them. Ric Flair should have... he had that figure four locked in. But, well, this match is over. David Houston, obviously in no shape to compete in the 6-man main event, which makes the main event a handicap match. Matt Robinson, Sergio Perez, and Steve Corino taking on Hulk Hogan and Jack Howard. Now, I want to watch this one, but I do also want to keep this episode reasonably lengthed. So, I am going to skip it, but it does have storyline implications. Howard, of course, owes Matt Robinson a Pro Wrestling Ace Championship match. Sergio Perez gets the win over Hulk Hogan. Oh, now that's interesting. Sergio Perez with a huge pinfall victory over Hulk Hogan. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? Does this guarantee them a 6-man tag team title shot? Well, that'll be for later. That'll be for another show. But that's interesting, isn't it? Sergio Perez beats Hogan. Solid show. Minz Teo injured for 3 months. Oh, wow. Whoa. Two members of Kai En Tai. Both members of Kai En Tai that were in that tag team match with Bill Bullock and Jeff Bryan were injured. They're going to be out for a minute. That's half of the tag team champions. Fernando Diaz injured. Oh, okay then. Well, so all of Kai En Tai was injured, and half of the tag team champions were injured. Starting off year 6 interesting. Okay. And we had almost 2,000 people more than the building can hold. That's good. And they all paid $40. Standing room only. The fire marshal was not there. We lost some money. Well, we did pump $1 million into the gym, so that checks out. Nothing noteworthy happened this month, you think? I disagree, but okay. Okay. Ernest, yep. Okay, Kenny wants money. Okay, hold on. Let me note it. I mean, I'm literally recording this. I could just look back, but why would I do that? Yeah! New Year's party for the company. $10,000. Let's do it. Yeah, we'll say yes, but we may not book you. I think there was a guy who we could have booked before, but we didn't. Because, like, you know, they never show up. Why would I? You got a title? Then you're not getting booked, really, buddy. Sorry. You're probably not getting booked. Unless we go to Mexico, which we might do. I want to see if I want to make sure we're still be popularity. Good. Cool. All right. We might go to Mexico. Why not? We might run a Mexico show. We might. Next time we're going to Latin America. Yeah. Next episode, we're going to Latin America. Right now, I'm going to give Kenny Omega some money, and then I'm going to give Takuya Kiryu some money. I'm going to start with Kiryu, actually. I'm a liar. Kiryu's doing really good. I'm going to give him a medium raise. And Kenny's doing solid. He's doing solid work. Medium raise for him too is fine. Yeah, that's fine. Anybody who's like upset with us, who doesn't like working here, got some C's. How's Triple H doing? C? That's fine. As long as nobody's D, we're good. Yeah, it looks like everybody's pretty happy. Cool. Good. Fernando Diaz is injured. That sucks. Especially when we're going to Mexico for the first time. That's a bummer. Fernando, we'll miss you. But we are going to Mexico next time. And, so I hope you guys are having a good time. What a way to start the new year. 3 big injuries. 3 big injuries. We've got two title contentions set up. Before I go, I do want to check. I want to make sure that I'm remembering correctly, because didn't the tag team champions win that match? Yeah, Fernando won even though he was injured. Meaning, I guess Daniel carried that one. That's wild. But, so we got 2 new title contenders lined up. 3 title matches in the bag, ready to go. I don't know why I said in the bag. It's not in the bag, but we do have... we got Howard versus Robinson. We've got Osprey versus Mikami. We've got Goldust versus Williams 2. Could be some really good... 3, actually. Could be some really good matches on the way. Next time we're going to Mexico. So if you guys are having a good time, do the YouTube stuff. Like, comment, and subscribe. Ring the damn bell. And I'm going to be back very soon with another episode of Fire Promoter Complete. Thanks for watching, guys, and bye for now.